probably tell your dog to stop every time they try to lick you. You pull your hand away. You turn your face. You say no. And every single time you do that, you are cutting short the one thing that gives your dog a natural chemical high. I am not being dramatic. When your dog licks you, their brain releases endorphins, the exact same chemicals that flood a human runner's brain at the peak of a long run. Your dog is not just showing affection. They are medicating themselves with happiness. And every time you stop them, you cut that high short. By the end of this video, you will never stop your dog from licking you again, and you will understand exactly why that simple decision changes everything about your bond. To understand why your dog licks you, we have to go back to the very beginning. Before dogs were dogs, when they were still wolves, licking was one of the most important behaviors in the entire pack. Wolf pups licked their mother's mouth to trigger her to regurgitate food for them. Adult wolves licked the pack leader as a sign of submission and respect. Pack members licked each other to bond, to comfort, and to communicate. Licking was the wolf's primary language of love, and then wolves became dogs. The pack became you. When your dog licks your hand, they are not doing something random. They are doing something their ancestors did to survive, to bond, and to belong. They are speaking the oldest language they know, and they are speaking it to you. Here is the science that changes everything. When your dog licks you, two things happen simultaneously. First, inside your dog's brain, the act of licking triggers a rhythmic, repetitive motion in their jaw and tongue. That specific repeated physical action causes their brain to release endorphins. Endorphins are the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators, the chemicals responsible for what runners call the runner's high. Your dog feels genuinely euphoric when they lick you. But here is the second thing that happens inside you. Research shows that gentle physical contact between dogs and their owners, including licking, triggers an oxytocin release in the human being touched, the same bonding hormone in both of you at the same time. Your dog licks you. Their endorphins spike. Your oxytocin rises. Both of you are chemically changed by a single moment of connection, and you have been stopping it. Licking is not one single message. Depending on when it happens, where it happens, and how it happens, your dog is saying something very specific. When they lick your face, it almost always happens when you come home or when your dog has not seen you for a while. This is pure reunion behavior. In wolf packs, pack members greeted returning members by licking their face. You just came back from somewhere, and they are celebrating that you are safe. When they lick your hands, it is quieter and more deliberate. Your hands carry your scent most strongly in everything you have touched that day. When your dog licks your hands, they are reading your entire day through your skin. They are learning where you have been, making sure you are still you, and confirming that everything is okay. When they lick you while you are upset, this is the most remarkable type of licking. Studies show that dogs can detect changes in human cortisol, the stress hormone, through smell alone. When you are upset, your body chemistry changes. Your dog smells that change and comes to you. The licking that follows is not random comfort. It is a deliberate biological response to a detected change in the person they love most. They know you are not okay, and this is the only medicine they have. Now, the question most people are thinking, is it hygienic? Here is what the science actually says. The idea that dogs' mouths are dirtier than humans is a myth that has been studied and largely dismissed. Dogs and humans carry completely different bacteria. Most bacteria in your dog's mouth cannot survive in the human body. For healthy adults, dog licking is generally safe. There are reasonable exceptions. Avoid letting your dog lick open wounds. Avoid licks near your eyes or mouth if your immune system is compromised. And if your dog has recently eaten something unusual, perhaps wait a while. But for the overwhelming majority of dog owners, letting your dog lick your hands, your arms, even your face, is safe, natural, and deeply good for both of you. There is one important distinction to make. Everything we have discussed is about normal, affectionate licking. But some dogs lick compulsively, excessively, repeatedly, in a way that seems driven rather than loving. Compulsive licking can indicate anxiety, boredom, stress, or sometimes a medical issue. Signs that licking may have become compulsive include the dog cannot be distracted from it. It happens repeatedly for long periods. The dog seems distressed rather than relaxed, or they lick themselves raw in certain spots. If this sounds like your dog, speak to your vet. This is not normal licking, and it deserves proper attention. But for the vast majority of dogs, licking is exactly what we have described: pure, ancient, chemical love. Think about the last time your dog licked you. Maybe you let them. Maybe you gently pulled away. Either way, now you know what was happening inside them. Their endorphins rising. The ancient wolf instinct expressing itself as the only kind of love they know how to give, completely, unconditionally, without agenda. There are people in this world who find it very difficult to receive love. Humans complicate love. They attach conditions to it. They withdraw it. They use it as a tool. A dog does none of those things. When they lick you, there is no hidden meaning, no conditions attached, no strategy behind it. Just a living creature offering you everything they have in the only language they were given. The next time your dog comes to lick you, let them. For just a moment, let them have the endorphins. Let them speak their language. Let them love you the way they know how. They are not asking for much. Just a moment of yours. Your dog is not licking you by accident. They are not doing it because they tasted something interesting. They are not doing it out of habit. They are doing it because 15,000 years of evolution built this specific behavior into the very structure of their brain. To bond, to comfort, to say without words, I am here, you are mine, everything is okay. I want to hear from you. Does your dog lick you? And where hands, face, feet? Drop it in the comments below, because the most interesting licking story gets pinned at the top. Subscribe to the Dog Mind if this video made you see your dog differently, because next week we are uncovering something that scientists spent years trying to prove. Does your dog actually dream about you? The answer involves brainwave measurements, a Harvard sleep laboratory, and footage that made researchers stop and look at each other. We will see you then.